Hey, day number 30, Wednesday. So I'm excited for you guys. You've made it through the halfway point of the Coach Basics training with me. So I'm happy. You guys sat and looked at my face for 30 days. You listened to me go off and rant and talk about Beachbody stuff. Um, I know I don't have the most exciting voice. I'm always shooting from the hip and everything. So 30 days, but trust me, your business will grow. If you do everything that I tell you to do and do it wholeheartedly and fully, you will succeed. Not because of anything great. When I tell you, if you do what I do, you're gonna succeed. I'm not giving myself any credit. I'm literally just copying from the back office. You'll see after you go through the 60-day training, you guys are gonna go back to your back office and look at this like, oh my gosh, um, Doc Beast is pretty much just quoted verbatim from the Coach Basics training. These posts are from the Coach Basics training. Duh, duh. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. You have to have a reproducible system such that after I go through this system with you guys and make you successful, you could take the same thing and reproduce it in Coach Basic trainings of your own. You're gonna have your own 60-day video, and then those coaches are gonna have their own. That's why you. That's how people are successful in business. Why do you think the same? I mean, I'm using McDonald's as an example, not to be good at. Why do you think the Big Mac tastes the same, whether it's in Texas or New York or Florida? It's because you have to have something that's reproducible. Why do you think the retro fitness looks the same here as it does in Philadelphia, which is an hour and a half away? Because you have to have a system that's reproducible for success. You can't go change it around the system. It's reproducible. Any person of success, any company of success will tell you that. So why? Because the system works. When you start changing things around, that's when it doesn't work. Now, there's exceptions to the rule, and that's more advanced, where if you have a successful system and you can make it better, but you only go off doing that after you're extremely successful. When you're extremely successful and gain a lot of knowledge and experience about the system and a lot of knowledge and experience about your customers, those are the only people that could change the system around, because when you get to that level, and then when you change the system around, you have the wisdom. So some people are able to make the system better, okay? But when you're starting out, just building yourself up, you gotta follow the textbook, word for word for word. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor by trade, okay? When I first saw my first few patients, I followed the textbook word for word for word. Now, as I gained experience, I've seen, oh my gosh, I've probably seen thousands and thousands, maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to guess, man. I've probably seen 6 digits worth of patients over this time, because I see a lot of patients over my career. I've probably seen 6 digits worth of patients. So after a while, I see certain things I could change my system around, because I've gained the knowledge and experience to know, okay, this is a situation where I may not have to go through all 9 steps. I could just cut to the chase and get to this diagnosis that actually help the patient. Same thing with the business. You gain experience to know that, hey man, I can get to this result to actually help more customers. So just follow the system. So now your goal should be to become emerald and make Success Club fives. If you haven't done that, then continue on. You're going to continue on anyway. All right. Stick with me for the next 30 days. This is going to be fun. I found this fun. This is not a chore for me at all. I'm loving this, especially as I talk to you one on one. To me, the fun part is not making these videos. The fun part is once I'm done with these videos for the day, I call you up on the phone, hit you up on Facebook, box you on my phone, and talk to you one on one about specifics. I'm just giving generalized advice. I'm giving advice that anybody can get on YouTube and follow this advice and become successful. But what makes you even more successful when I get on the phone and talk to you about your personal issues. I want you to visit your why. Another thing they say, what I want you to do is revisit your why. Has your why changed? Has your has your why grown? What I mean by that is, do you have an original why where, okay, you wanted to make more money? Now your why has become, not only do I want to make more money, I want to be home with my kids more often. Not only do I want to be home with my kids more often, I want to pay off our loans and pay off our mortgage. I want to go on vacation. Okay, has your why grown? It is. You better write that down, because as you get more and more discouraged, guess what? You get to look at your why and say, okay, it's these things. Plus, when you start anything on day one, you know, oh, yeah, I'm just going to write down my why. Now, as you start thinking about this on day number 30, I'm sure you had a lot of time to think about the business, a lot of time to talk to a lot of people. You're like, wait a minute, I never thought about that. I think I'm going to add that on to my why. I was talking to this customer, and they said it's important for them to have financial independence. I never thought of that. I'm gonna add that onto my why. I think that'll be cool. 'Cause if I have financial independence, then I don't have to work these crazy hours. Then I can spend time with my family at night and on the weekends and have dinner and not have to go out in the snow and shovel. I can just stay home with my family and work from home in my pajamas while roasting marshmallows with my kids an hour later after I put my time into the business. Huh. Wow. See how that evolved? See how that evolved? I want you to have that same thought process as you go throughout this business, all right? So let's get it going. Peace.